Hello students, welcome to Learning Management System. The program BSc imprints General English Semester 4, Session number 50. Topic Grammar section, Writing skills. In this writing skills, particularly we are going to deal today we are going to deal with phrasal verbs and their definition, sample and exercises. I am Ravi Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Government First Aid College, Yelahanka. Created this PPT video along with Dr. Suresh SB. Grammar section, writing skills, phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs definition. In English grammar, a phrasal verb is a combination of two or three words from different grammatical categories, a verb and a practice, such as an adverb or a preposition, to form a single semantic unit on a lexical or synthetic level. Phrasal verb is a phrase such as take off or look down on that combines a verb with a preposition to adverb or both, and that functions as a verb whose meaning is different from the combined meanings of the individual words. Phrasal verbs are important because they are extremely common on informal English, and unless you are familiar with their meanings, understanding informal language will be difficult. In addition, learning to use phrasal verbs correctly will help you sound natural in a casual conversation. Memorizing a phrasal verb is not possible because there are over 10,000 phrasal verbs in the English language. One has to learn by listening to the most commonly used ones. Identification of phrasal verbs. How to how to identify the phrasal verbs? Take a close look at the whole sentence construction and see if the verb and the preposition or adverb, if they are to be understood literally, then you have a verb and a preposition. But if they have to be taken together to add meaning to the context, which is entirely different from their original functions, then it is a phrasal verb. Example, a car has to back up into the garage. Here, backup indicates an action of reversing, so it is a verb. Shanta backed up her daughter's decision to refuse the proposal. Here it is used to indicate support and not direction. It is a phrasal verb. Usage of phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are used just like verbs. It can be used anywhere and they make sense. Usually the verb and the preposition in a phrasal verb needs to be said together, like in the phrase fall down. In some cases, usage of phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are used just like verbs. It can be used anywhere and they make sense. Usually, the verb and preposition is a phrasal verb need to be said together, like a phrase fall down. In some cases, though, you can separate the verb and the preposition by putting other words in between. Many lists of phrasal verbs are available in public domain. Resource them. Find their meanings. A few of them are as follows. So, fall into the meaning to be falling into, the phrase falling into, meaning to be able to be divided into something. My talk falls naturally into three parts. Fall back on, meaning to use something especially to form of financial support. If you lose your job, you will have nothing to fall back on. Go for meaning to be attracted by someone or something, to like or prefer someone. She goes for a tall slim man. I don't really go for modern art. Likewise, go in for, meaning to enjoy a particular thing or activity. I do not go in for golf much. Okay, get along, meaning to manage or survive or to leave a place it is late. We can get along perfectly well without her. We should be getting along, get over, meaning something to deal with or gain of something she cannot get over her shyness. Take back, meaning to receive or accept. Take back, receive or accept. We will take it back and refund your money. Okay, take after, meaning somebody. Your daughter does not want to does not take after you at all. Take out, meaning to remove. If you take something out, you remove it permanently from its place. Put on, meaning to pretend to have a particular feeling or quality. She put on her coat and went out. Put in, meaning to make a formal after or declaration. If you put in amount of time or effort something, you spend that time or effort doing it. Put in, meaning to make a formal after a declaration. If you put in amount of time or effort to something, you spend that time or effort doing it. Now here comes to the end, and you have reference. Now you have references where you can get more information about these phrasal verbs, and that's all from the desk. And thank you. Bye bye.